Hey, I'm the casual caregiver with a tip to help you keep your loved one at home and just make things easier for you, okay? These are the things that I've done myself and have been trial and error while keeping my dad here. He has dementia, he's 74 years old, and it's been, what, 6 or 7 years now? I can't even keep up. So the tip I have for you is when it comes to the medication your loved one is taking, some of them are going to taste funny to your loved one, so they're going to spit them out, or they just don't want to swallow things because it feels weird to them. Maybe it's just hard for them to swallow. I have had to get creative with how I give my dad certain medications. Now, let me stop right there and let me say, not all medications can be crushed or cut or should be chewed. Not all of them should be. Typically, those medications will say, do not crush, do not chew, swallow whole. There are also medications that will come in pill form, and you think to yourself, oh, it'll just be easy to just put this in his oatmeal, let it dissolve, and he can digest it that way, or she. There are medications that do not absorb properly if they're not just simply swallowed whole. I went through that. One of the medications my dad is on is Keppra, which I cannot remember the full name. It's like Levitracam or something. But Keppra is the popular name or the brand name. That is the medication he takes for seizures. Because with his dementia, the brain has what's called amyloid plaque. And it causes blockages and it causes seizures. Also, his brain in general is kind of shrinking. Well, not kind of, it is shrinking in size. So that will cause seizures over time as well. The point is not about what kind of medication he's on. The point is he used to be on the pill form of the medication. And it's a fairly large pill. I don't know if you've ever seen the 800 milligram ibuprofen. It's kind of that size. And those are kind of hard to swallow, even for me of sound mind. Relatively sound mind as far as I know. So I used to take it and put it in stuff, like crush it and put it in his oatmeal or stuff like that. And then what ended up happening is he had a seizure or some type of medical event. We took him to the ER, and when they ran his levels, the levels where they check your Keppra levels was incredibly low. And they're like, are you giving him his medication? I was like, yes, he gets his medication twice a day. I make sure of that. Well, when I told them what I'd been doing to the pill, they realized, okay, he can't absorb it that way because the way your body handles certain things with the dementia as well kind of shifts and changes. Like you even don't absorb vitamins from your food the same way. It's kind of crazy how it all impacts that. But that pill, specific, whatever brand he has, it's not absorbing when you crush it up. So we had to stop doing that. And then I learned that there is the liquid form of the medication, which they're not going to offer that up to you. So that's kind of one half of the tip that I'm giving you, is if your loved one is having difficulty swallowing pills, or you find that they're pocketing them and then spitting them out, tell the physician ASAP. Tell them ASAP. And ask if there is a liquid form of that medication, because it's so much easier to give someone the liquid form of a medication than it is to get them to swallow a pill or chew a pill. And you're not trying to have to fight every day of your life to get them to take their medications. Typically, they're on multiple. The other thing I have found is that for the pills that are okay to crush, I would crush them just a little bit, or a lot, depending on what size pill it was, and I would stick them inside of something tasty, savory, or sweet. So my favorite thing to do, and if I can get, I'm going to put the picture up here. If I can figure out how to put the photo, embed the photo in the video, I'll put the photo of it right here. I would stick the pill, the medication, inside of, like, I don't know if y'all know what Fig Newtons look like. Just think of the cereal bars that are sweet, and you stick them in the middle. Excuse me. And then I would add a little peanut butter over the end too, just to kind of super coat the mouth and cover up any like dustiness that comes from the medication. And then he'd go to town. And he might occasionally be like, the heck just happened here? Something feels a little weird, but this also tastes good. And he would ingest it that way. That has been a savior for me, because he will take a lot of pills and either flat out spit them out, pop you in the forehead with it, or start to chew it and then start going. You don't want to deal with that. Stick it in something sticky, sweet, and savory, and it'll go down just fine. Then they can't spit it out at you, and their brain is going to be like, this tastes good, I'm going to keep swallowing anyway. Problem solved, okay? So like I said, if I found the photo and if I figured out how to do it, here's a photo of it right here. But yeah, that has been a lifesaver. But again, remember, you cannot just crush everything. You need to check with the physician, check the pill bottle, check with a physician. I'm repeating that one. If it's okay for you to crush, cut, anything like that with pills or medications. I'm not a physician, y'all. I'm simply a girl with a dad with dementia. So I'm just telling you what I know or what I have experienced, okay? And I appreciate you watching this video. And if you choose to give back, I appreciate that as well. It keeps me motivated to keep making these videos and sharing what I've learned with you all. So thank you so much. I will see you all in the next video. Bye.